Hello, Donna Lee here, Squeedy Lee on Twitter. Just a video that I wanted to make. I probably talked about this before, but can you believe it's been 5 years? It's been 5 years since I got my divorce. It's been 5 years since I quit smoking. And by the way, I stopped drinking too because I didn't derive any pleasure out of it. So, I mean, why bother? A lot of people put a lot of peer pressure on you and stuff. And I remember being like 20, 21, 22 years old, and young friends of mine or acquaintances of a friend of mine would try to peer pressure me into drinking and stuff and doing acid and all that. And I was like, no, I don't need to do that. And they would criticize me and stuff. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I just want to say how proud of myself I am, because I am such a stronger person now that that I was able to quit smoking and also get out of a horrible marriage. And I talked about it before, and the way I deal with it is that you have to face your fears. And a lot of people don't want to do that, but you face your fears and you see that if you face your fears, then you no longer have to cover them up, because it all stems from overthinking. Overthinking, that's what causes the anxiety. And then the anxiety causes the fear. And then that's when things come in like, oh, smoking, drinking, acting out, doing crazy things. You know, a lot of people who are stressed and anxious will act out and do like the crazy things that get them in trouble and shit. And especially in adolescence, that you find that in a huge way. That people are broken. They don't know how to deal. They don't know how to deal with their mental junk that's going on. They don't know how to deal with life junk. And it all starts with you. You have to believe in yourself and love yourself first and take care of yourself first, because, you know, self-care is more important than anything else. You have to take care of yourself. How could you take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself? Anyway, I'm all over the place with this video. Anyway, as I was saying, overthinking causes anxiety. Anxiety causes fear, and then the next thing you know, you're addicted to shit. So what helped me quit smoking 5 years ago, and I made a video about it at the time. Excuse me, I just had some soda and a hot dog. I remembered to feed myself. I faced my fears and anxieties, and I was able to overcome the addiction of smoking. And here I am 5 years later. I'm so proud of myself. The biggest key to all of this is not only believing in yourself and loving yourself and accepting yourself, because what other life is there but this one? You have to love yourself for who you are right now. And that's hard, because a lot of people, they despise themselves. They're like, well, I made this mistake. Well, I made that mistake. Well, I hate myself because of whatever reason. No. This is all we got. Whether it all ends in flames someday or whether it ends tomorrow, it doesn't matter. This is the only life that we have. I'm talking about some religious judgment. Forgive me. This is the only life that we get, and we have to make the best of it. If you're in the middle of anything that is a challenge, you can overcome it. All you have to do is believe in yourself and love yourself and make those goals and plans and help yourself to get through those little obstacles and shit. And the best way to do that is to just take your life one moment at a time. And that's what they tell you in Alcoholics Anonymous and all of those kind of step programs. But basically what I've done, because I've been through those step programs before, not because I was addicted to anything, but I was a wife to an alcoholic, so I needed something. So I would go with a friend of mine. But anyway, I just applied those ideas to my own life, and you live your life a moment at a time, and you don't overthink, and you don't let that fear and anxiety get a foothold. And next thing you know, you can overcome any addiction or obstacle. That you just have to have the mindset to do it. You gotta want to do it. Nobody can turn around and force someone to quit smoking or quit drinking. You have to make that decision yourself. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough, and I think I made the point I wanted to make. Anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely day. It's a nice sunny day today in Colorado. It snowed for a while, and all last week it was like below zero, so that kind of really sucked. But my van, she's rock. You know, she started every single time I tried to start her, and even in the below zero weather, she had the, get engine service light come on when it was really cold. But I think it was only because she's just trying to survive through the cold. I don't know cars that much, but she's running and she's doing great. So I'm just super thankful that as a single mother, I've made it for 5 years. And if you think because, I'm in a horrible marriage and I don't like my spouse, but this, that, and the other is the reason why I can't get a divorce. You know what? Even if you lose everything, getting out of a toxic situation is more valuable than anything. It's more valuable than a big fancy house. It's more valuable than a big expensive car. It's more valuable than all that stuff that you put in that house. But, some people value material things above everything else, and that's why they settle to stay in. They want to stay in that horrible situation instead of getting a divorce. It's your choice. I chose to get out, and I did lose a lot of things, but those things are replaceable. The things that you can't replace is your self, your dignity, and yourself and your confidence and everything else. You cannot lose yourself for any reason. Don't let it happen. I lost myself more than once trying to make my spouse happy, trying to do what was right according to the church and everything else. I completely lost myself. It's not worth it. I found myself again, obviously. But yeah, I'm just digressing now. This is a video about me digressing. Anyway, hope everyone has a wonderful day today. I hope my point was a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.